So we've got the NFC South now. We're going to start with the
Yeah.
Falcons. Now, this
Yeah,
is
I love
such a
Avian Terrell.
fun draft. This is
I
such a
love Avian.
fun draft.
Now, here, I'll tell you
Avian
this right now.
Terrell.
They didn't draft an edge because apparently one of their edge rushers isn't going to jail. So
Yeah, so it ended up working out for them. But
that's
pair
yeah.
brothers
I
together.
There's 3 picks. Well, first of all, by the way, you now have 2 A. Terrells and 2 B. Robinsons on the same team. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
confusing.
yeah.
But
Now,
but the other thing is three. I love 3 of their picks.
three of their picks, they cap A
Terrell,
plus plus plus.
Terrell, Zachariah Branch, Harold Perkins.
Absolutely. Harold Perkins, ridiculous value pick. Zachariah Branch, another receiver that should have gone over Dejon Stribling.
Yep.
Sorry, he just should have.
The only reason that he fell a little bit was because of the getting arrested part of things.
Oh, did he get arrested? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was for, but it wasn't a driving incident, which is shocking for a Georgia player.
But for a team without a first round pick, this is a really good draft. You got a guy who's a
Yeah.
who's on the verge of being a first round talent in Avion Terrell. And Harold Perkins, who I thought would have gone in the fourth round, you got him in the seventh,
Sixth, I thought.
sixth.
Let me see.
Just
Sixth.
no, that's the
Yep.
seventh. Oh, is it the sixth? Okay,
Yeah, back
it's
into the
just
sixth.
absurd. Back in, yeah, unbelievable. Not a lot of capital go off of.
It's
But
a
out of
B.
what you did, you killed it. It's a B, verge of B plus. I don't want to sound redundant.
Well, the next
But
draft, the next team we're going to go over is a B plus, and I'm going to tell you why. It's the Carolina
all right,
Panthers.
the Panthers, I really
I'm going to tell you
enjoyed
why.
the draft.
Let me tell you why. You got a top 3 tackle in the draft, in my opinion, Monroe Freeling.
Hey Eddie, this might be an A.
That's what I'm
This might be
saying.
an A
It's at least a
draft.
B plus because I don't think anyone realizes how good of a draft this really was
No,
until you go over it.
this
Monroe
is
Freeling, love that guy. Lee Hunter, he's probably the 5th D tackle, if not maybe the 4th D tackle in the
Brazel,
draft. Chris
incredible.
Brazel's a top 5 receiver for me in the draft,
Yeah, I get. Yeah, he's a lot of people liked him a
right?
lot.
Love
Willie the
Will Lee the
third.
third,
Don't
right?
know much about
Sam
him.
Hecht is a top 5 center in the draft.
Hecht was top three. He was top three. It was
Probably, honestly,
Logan Jones, him, and I
Slaughter.
guess Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Yeah,
It's Slaughter. Yeah. And
Zaki
I love
Wheatley.
Zaki Wheatley. He
Zaki
should not have been a
Wheatley.
5th round pick. That's a 3rd round pick he got in the 5th, right?
It's a.
And
It's yeah.
I don't care. Jackson Kuwatch, take a shot.
Take
You
a
killed
shot.
the rest of the draft.
What are you gonna do?
There's really not much to talk about here. Everybody knows all these players.
Yeah, it's
This
this
is
is
an
an A.
A. No,
I'm
it's an
not letting
A.
this drop. It's an A.
It's an A.
Was an incredible draft, and
No,
didn't
it
like you
truly
got
was.
so much better without having to try. It was really everything fell in their lap. It felt like.
Oh, it absolutely did.
Now let's go to the Saints. Okay,
Yep, I agree.
and man, this was up and down. Man, this was up and down.
There's a couple players here that I love.
And a
There's
couple players where I'm like,
I'm scratching my head at.
yeah,
I love the Jordan Tyson pick.
Jordan Tyson makes so much sense. An injury-prone wide receiver. Why
I love the
not?
Christian Miller pick.
Kristen Miller was, I think he was a top 5 interior D.
Maybe top 7 D
Maybe
tackle.
top, yeah. Of the
Right.
so I mean, getting that 42, they were
And I love
flying off the board in the first round.
Yeah, and I love the Lorenzo Styles Jr. and Barry Brown. Oh, okay, not Barry Brown. Wrong position. The T.J. Hall.
T.J. Hall was a great value pick. Bryce Lance I thought was a pretty good pick.
Oh, and Bryce Lance is.
You're really
but like Oscar Delp doesn't make much sense to me.
Oscar Delp doesn't make much sense. Jeremiah Wright in the position makes sense, but that
I don't know if you really needed a guard, but I guess you do.
I guess it never hurts. Bryce Lance.
Barry and
that's
Brown.
I will say Bryce Lance is your Rashid Shaheed replacement right there.
Yes. But
And
Barry and
that
Brown
I can respect.
didn't
that.
make much sense to me.
No, I felt like there were just better players available that were.
But it's still a B minus draft to me.
Mm-hmm.
So still
Yeah.
killing it.
Lorenzo Styles was my favorite pick.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
Very
1000%.
excited about that. So who's our next one?
Tampa Bay is the last team in the division. This is the second best draft in the division.
Yeah, I mean, you really start strong.
You got
Actually,
Ruben
I
Bain
see a
at pick
lot.
15.
You got yeah. The
All
net,
right.
but
Here's what
Josiah
I.
Strotter is
Oh,
huh?
Josiah Trotter. No, Josiah Trotter's a great pick, though. I'll tell you
I
why.
think no, I think he's a
I'll,
good pick, but it's for at 46 with the way
I'll tell
linebackers
you.
are
I'll
going off
tell.
the board.
I know, and I'll tell you why Trotter was the pick for them. After we say, first of all, I say this. I thought Dallas, when they traded up for Downs, was going to try and keep pick 12 so they can go back to back with Downs and Bain.
Yeah,
Okay. That didn't happen. So we said, okay, Bain's going to go off the board at 13. He didn't. And that's when I immediately knew he's not going at 14. That's Ione to the Ravens. Like everybody knew that was going to happen. I'm like, oh my God, Tampa's going to end up with Ruben Bain, with Yaya Diaby, and Al Qadim Muhammad. They just fixed their edge rushing right there. Just fixed it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, Josiah Trotter. He used the pick at linebacker. They signed Alex Anzalone in free agency. That is your pass coverage linebacker. That's your Levante David replacement. Josiah Trotter is your run stopping thumper.
Right.
That's why he was the pick, not C.J. Allen, who I don't know if was on the board at the time or not. But
He
Allen is
was.
more close. But Allen is more closely to Anzalone than
I can
a
I
run
can
thumping.
I can understand that,
It's
but
just for fit, and that's why they did it. Trotter's going to
right,
start day one. It's just going to he's going to start day one,
and
and he's going to be a
if
really
it
good
was
player.
worth it. Yeah,
Now Ted Hurst, your favorite, one of your favorites in the draft.
he might have been my favorite
Love the
non-Miami wide
player.
receiver.
Love the player.
Hate the fit.
Hate the fit.
He's not going to see the field, and I'm never going to be able to be proven. I'm not going to be able to be proven right, at least not immediately, because he's not going to
No,
see the
you're gonna
field
have to
very much.
wait. You're
I'm
gonna have
going
to
to have
wait
to
for
wait a
Godwin
while,
to
and I
retire.
have to hope. I have to hope that they don't ruin him in the process,
No, I agree.
which
Love
stinks.
Keontae Scott though.
Keontae Scott was a great pick. Billy
Love
Schroff.
DeMonte Capehart. I love the Capehart pick.
I
When you
really
talk
love.
about that Clemson D line, there was always three players in the mix in every play. Woods and T.J. Parker got talked about all the time. No one talked about DeMonte Capehart. Nobody.
I thought Schroff. Schroff was my favorite late pick. Really
Oh yeah,
was.
Billy Stroud was a
That was,
great pick for
was
them for sure.
and
And
Sharp.
Bauer Sharp, take a
You
shot.
need some. You need some tight end depth. K. Dotton
Why not?
isn't necessarily the answer, so who cares?
I agree. But
All
this
right,
is an A minus.
A minus B plus, right around there.
Yep, I agree.